welcome to the channel, you guys. This is Jatham Clark, aka the Mando Predator, and today, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. I want to reach to 1,000 to the end of the year. And also, I do some cool content, gaming, reaction videos, movie, TV show reviews, and showing off my cool stuff for my collectibles stuff. So today's video, we're going to do a reaction video, and this one's called School Rules Are Absurd. Sorry about that. So let's get to it.
Now, in my humble opinion, I believe that school's the closest thing that I will ever experience to being in a federal prison. But I can't help but think that those felons still have more freedom than most students. These schools try to control us more than Jim Henson and the Muppets. A lot of these school rules are so feudal and bring my mood lower than SS Sniper Wolf standards. So today, we'll be discussing the dumbest school rules and the dilemmas that they induce for students. Comment down below the dumbest school rule and like and subscribe if you're new. First, we gotta talk about the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. Teachers use this phrase more than Shaq uses icy hot. I don't understand what their predilection is with quoting this every fucking day, bro. Like, their dads be 30 seconds left to class and the entire class will start putting their stuff away. Apparently, by doing this, it triggers a splenetic reaction in most teachers' minds, like mixing vinegar and baking soda. Talking about, don't pack up, yeah, we still have 30 seconds left to class. My nigga, you better start lecturing like Donnie Thornberry, because once that bell...
I remember like freshman year from my history class, this teacher just counted stay in your seats like 5, 4, and the bell's gonna like ring in about like 10 seconds. Like, come on.
Rings, I'm leaving this classroom quicker than deadbeat dads leave to get milk. Like, I'm getting out this room faster than baby mamas when they find out the man is the father. But then they got the nerve to say, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. What the fuck is the point of the bell? This is truly the most
You know, if the bell doesn't dismiss you, it doesn't decide when you arrive, okay?
The only thing that teachers try to do, bro. It's not my fault you couldn't get your languorous ass lesson plan done in time, but you're not gonna prohibit me from leaving like you're Gandalf or something, bro. Because I don't know about y'all, but we only had a 5-minute passing period, meaning that if a teacher held us after class, our time was getting cut into more than a deep dish pizza. Now I gotta give college level explanations on why I'm late to my next class. Now we gotta talk about having to raise your hand. This is by far the most moronic rule at school, bro. Why the hell do I have to raise my hand like I'm auctioning for a painting or something? They act like it's a federal offense if you speak without raising your hand. Like, I get that we need to have some type of order in the courtroom, but this shit is too far. But the worst part about this heinous ritual is having to ask to go to the bathroom. I feel like this takes away our basic human rights, bro. The fact that we need permission like we're 10 years old trying to make a Club Penguin account is absurd. And then when you ask them if you can go to the bathroom, they always try to be clever and say, I don't know, can you? My nigga, I'm about to pull off my best R. Kelly impression if you don't let me go to the bathroom. And then they got the nerve to say, why didn't you go during lunch? My nigga, I didn't have to go 4 hours ago, what the fuck? And the few chances we're allowed to go to the bathroom, we had to take this bathroom pass that was soggier than a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Now we gotta talk about no hats and hoods. If you tried to wear a hat or hood in the school, the teacher treated the situation like you're a 5-star criminal in GTA. The staff would deadass junk you like George Sanderson in Monsters Inc. The moment you walk to the school with your hat or hood on, they would be on your ass like the fucking Avengers. They really treat
Always with the dress codes, always with the hats. How like no hats in class, no hats in the building, blah blah blah, no hoodies. It's always that. I hate that.
This shit like a level 10 threat, bro. Like, teachers will literally sit back and watch people duke it out like Peter and Ernie. But God forbid a student has a fucking beanie on, they're gonna need backup troops like the damn SWAT team or something. They claim it's because it hides our faces and make us harder to identify. My nigga, I see your ass 5 times a week. You know who I am. But another issue that comes with this rule is when niggas get the little Bill treatment and get their hair chopped like a fucking pine tree. I remember a kid came to class with a hat on and my teacher decided she wants to tarnish this nigga's entire image and made him take it off. What I had witnessed next would make a grown man cry. This nigga had the Elmer Fudd #1 Lex Luthor special, bro. That nigga got flamed more than a shish kebab. No student should have to be put through this type of indignity, bro. But there are just some days where I want to be comfortable and have my hood up like Kenny McCormick. It used to be cold as hell in my school too, but we can't even bundle up like an Eskimo because we'll be aggrieved by our teachers. Plus there were niggas who were trying to wear their shiesty masks to school like they got ops in 3rd period or something. Boy, if you don't take that shit off. Now we gotta talk about not being able to eat or chew gum in class. This rule irks me to my fucking soul, bro. My teachers would have a damn buffet of food at their desk, feasting on their shit like they're at Golden Corral or something. But I can't eat a granola bar in my Little Bites without getting scolded, bro. They think we're gonna make a bigger
That's why I keep my snacks in a binder, like chips or like some candy, or just keep it in my pocket, just take one out and just keep my mouth closed.
And those mukbang YouTubers who dip every possible object in cheese. I'm not saying we should be able to have fucking platters of food like an uncle at a barbecue cookout, but a couple of snacks wouldn't hurt anybody. And since school decides on starting earlier than the fucking Big Bang, I wouldn't eat breakfast and my stomach would be left emptier than Ed's skull. But this is one of the main reasons why I would always try to sit at the back of class. I was smuggling food into class like I was part of the cartel or something. We also weren't allowed to chew gum, which might be even more reprehensible. But I can kind of understand why it's seen as such a nuisance, because there was more gum stuck to the bottom of desks than bats in a cave, bro. But as long as
I don't know what's worse, like looking at the like they're just scraping off the gum and lands on you.
Niggas aren't being hooligans and actually throwing their gum away, then chewing gum should be permitted in class. Now we gotta talk about having to get a pass if you come to class late. Now look, if you're pulling up to class a decade late, then you should be required to get a tardy pass. But there would be times where I would come in 30 seconds after the bell rings and the teacher would put on their best Karen role play and send me to the office to get a tardy pass. Like she would literally lock the door the moment the bell rang. So now me and my niggas are pulling off Ninjago level moves trying to get to class in time. Now to add some context, in order to get a tardy pass, you have to go to the main desk and tell them your name for a lunch detention and they'll give you a pass. But if I've learned one thing in life is that rules are meant to be broken. I'm not missing my lunch period for being 30 seconds late. So I told them niggas my name was Shay Cass and skipped that motherfucking detention. I also had a teacher who would give lunch detentions if you weren't sitting in your seat when the bell rang. These niggas really have less morals than Homelander, bro. Now we gotta talk about having to wear school uniforms. Now if you see,
I remember the school uniforms. Yes. We had to tuck in our shirts, and we had back in my middle school, we had to wear like collar shirts, and you have to wear like navy blue shirts and white shirts only, and they always have to be tucked in. And it sucks. And you can't even wear, well, you can't wear jeans and stuff, but like for shorts and stuff, they have to be like gray, and it's just such a bunch of bull crap.
This video, then you're already aware of the absolutely arbitrary and absurd ensembles that niggas were rocking to school. And as much as these niggas were dressing like circus acts and looked like special guests on an episode of Sesame Street, I'd rather deal with that than have to wear college shirts and khakis every day. I also don't know why schools think that if a guy sees a girl's shoulder or leg, then we start drooling out our mouths like a fucking animal, bro. But anyway, my middle school really has looking like some type of low budget cult, bro. Everybody walking around wearing the same thing like we cloned each other. It dead ass looked like someone had used the...
It kind of looks like we're going to an academy or a Catholic school or something. I used to do that. This happened at my middle school that before, and also for jackets and stuff. You can wear jackets and hoodies, but you can't have like a picture, words on it and stuff, which really sucks. I'm like, this sucks. I'm like, this school sucks.
Double team move in Pokemon, bro. Now I was blessed enough to only have school uniforms in elementary and middle school, but my days wearing them were just as daunting as you would imagine. We didn't have to wear suit and ties every day like some office workers or anything. We just had to wear our school colors, and our IDs had to be worn around our necks at all times. My drip just felt so limited. It felt like I was put in a box like FedEx, bro. Now we gotta talk about no running in the hallway. Now in my video dissecting the troubles of school hallways, I ethered the niggas who treat the hallway like the fucking Olympics. But sometimes we gotta cosplay as Sonic because our classes are on the other side of the school, bro. And like I described earlier, if you were late to class, then you would get sent to the gulag. They don't even let you run during fire drills, but that's a story for a different day. Like, I'm not saying the hallway should turn into Best Buy on Black Friday, but if you're running late, you should be able to do the dash a little bit, bro. Now we gotta talk about no phones or electronics.
Of course, we always have to leave our phones in the locker. And also, back in my elementary, we were allowed to actually bring your phones to school, like in the school building. And also, if you did, you'll get in trouble. But the kids will just leave in their backpacks, which totally sucks. I'm like, they just still bring it at the time.
Saying that using your phone during class could be seen as disrespectful, but we should be able to at least listen to music while doing work or something, bro. If my teacher saw your phone out, they would stick their dingy ass hand out and expect you to give it to them. I've seen them snatch it off niggas' desk like a fucking owl too, bro. And if you were lucky, you would get it back at the end of class. But if your teacher is the devil incarnate, then they might send it to the office and your parent or guardian has to come pick it up. It doesn't get much more federal than that, bro. They wouldn't even let us use them when we were waiting at the door to leave. Now we gotta talk about homework. My teachers would give us more paper than Warren Buffett, and then they expect us to have that shit done quick as hell. And it didn't matter what was going on in your life. The only thing,
just, you know, in my high school now, our homework is just schoolwork we just don't finish in class. I'm okay with that, but if it's like not schoolwork that's not done, there's just some random homework to actually do, I'm not gonna do it.
That could excuse you from the due date was your own funeral, bro. But the concept of homework is something that will forever befuddle me. Like, we spend 8 hours a day learning information, and then these niggas spit in our face and give us an extra 2 hours of work to take home. Like, just when you think you're done with a long ass essay, you see another assignment in Google Classroom. Like, these teachers dead ass thought they were Yoda talking about there is another, and then they wonder why niggas are unconscious at their desks all the time. It's cause y'all give the fucking terms and conditions as homework, bro. Now we gotta talk about assigned seats. God bless the teachers who let students pick their own seats, but for the ones
no, if I went back in time in middle school or elementary school, I would have been fine sitting by myself because I didn't like anybody there when I lived in Yuma.
To pick seats for their students, your time has come. Like, all I'm trying to do is sit next to my homies and get through this weak ass class, but now I'm sitting next to the most ominous and horrific individuals, bro. And my teachers had some type of sick obsession with giving me front row seats like we're at AMC theaters or something, bro. And I don't know about y'all, but I used to get my seat changed every other week. But if I'm being honest, if you never had your seat moved at least once, then you haven't lived.
At my elementary school, we just move our desks. We just have the same desk, but just move them. The only way to change is just move our desk. like actually move them, like push them.
For real. They thought that moving me away from my friends would keep us from cracking jokes, when in reality it made the jokes even funnier. But having assigned seats on the first day is the academic version of Russian roulette, especially when you don't know anybody. I don't get why teachers don't just let us pick our own seat all the time. Like, they must think it's gonna turn to fucking Armageddon or something, bro. They want us to get to know each other and make new friends like this is Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I always get the short end of the stick when it comes to assigned seats, bro. My teachers put me through more tribulations than an alcoholic's liver. But I think that's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man. Comment down below the worst school rule and what else you'd like to see from me in the future. Like, subscribe if you're new, man. Do all that stuff. Share a video with your friend, with your neighbor, with your mom, with your granny, with your dog's cat. Do any of that, bro. We going crazy. 2023 takeover is still in full effect. You know what I'm saying? We going to the top, man. Thank y'all for constantly showing love. You know, we being consistent, bro. We being consistent. We dropping bangers. You know what I'm saying? Summer's coming up. We getting our bag, bro. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for showing love. I love all y'all. Real shit. But thank y'all for rocking with me. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope this video finds you with good spirits. I'm G Grimy. It's been real. I'm out. I love y'all. Peace.
Well, everything I saw in this video was sometimes true to me. Tell you the truth, my elementary school, we were okay wearing t-shirts and you didn't have to wear like collar shirts, but you can't wear shirts with pictures on them or words, which really sucks. I was still mad. Same thing for like sweaters and hoodies. And then when you went to middle, and then if you were in 4th through 6th grade, you have to tuck in your shirt. If you don't, you get in trouble. So, and then back into like middle school, you just basically you just wear a white shirt and navy blue shirts. You okay wearing the school shirts and stuff, but really sucks. I feel like I just want to like protest with all the dress code violation crap. And then, even though worst thing about the school rules, how like they have these cool games you play as a kid, like you had those cool Pokemon cards, you had those you play those like fidget spinners, and they banned those. Especially, I had a friend of mine saying, why did they ban fidget spinners for the autistic kids? They're supposed to be good for the autistic kids. Well, I'll tell you the truth, my middle school didn't care. Even though they still banned, they didn't care. They didn't care for the autistic kids for having fidget spinners. They'll still take them. And it's just really messed up. They're just so absurd. So that's gonna be it for today's video, you guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell, follow me on all my social medias. Leave a comment down below what cool videos you guys want me to react to, what cool games you want me to play, what some movies you guys want me to review for the channel, like any cool movie franchises I have to like you guys recommend to watch. Please leave it down. And this is Mando signing off.